Alright, we are back with a new deck in Standard. We are trying some black, green, good old-fashioned rock. What we're trying to do is just stay alive long enough to play our big threats and overwhelm our opponent. So, we have our one drop slot. We have Rebel Belt Maverick 1/1. It enters and you can surveil 2 to throw stuff you don't want to draw into your graveyard, and then it gets a 1/1 counter on something of your creatures when it's in your graveyard. Our 2 drop is Blanchwood Prowler, mill 3, get a land of the milled cards back to help hit your land drops. And then also we have Aftermath Analyst, 1/3 mill 3, then get your lands back from the graveyard tap. So you can use this as a way to fill your graveyard with lands and spells and creatures, because one of your removal spells is Black Sun's Twilight, so you can minus X a creature, and then if X is 5 or greater, you get a creature back that is tapped. Ooh. And then we also have Blossoming Tortoise, which is another fine way to mill yourself, and then it also gets you a land back, and your lands are +1/+1 that are creatures, and also their abilities cost 1 less. So, very cool. Next we have Flotsam and Jetsam. This probably could be anything else, but milling and getting an investigate trigger, and then also to play something from your opponent's graveyard might not be a terrible thing in this format. We're trying it out. And then also we have, at the top end of our curve, we have Gruff Triplets, 3/3 for 6 that gets you 3 3s, and it has trample, and when they die it makes your other Gruff Triplets bigger. So I like this card a lot in Standard because it is difficult for many decks to deal with. And then you can also get it back with Black Sun's Twilight to get more of your tokens. And then also you can get it back with Virtual Persistence, since we're doing a good job at ramping. Usually this will be an early threat to neutralize a threat, and then also you can just plop it into play and then laugh into the night, get your tortoises back, or your triplets back, or your Titan of Industry back. 7/7 do-it-all, Swiss Army knife, tower, reach, trample, 7/7, and then hits artifacts, enchantments, gets you 4/4, gains you life, and throws a shield counter on something. Then we have our Manland, which also gains you life, exiles cards from the graveyard, and then black-green lands. Alright, so what is going on in our sideboard? Pick your poison. Another multimodal card for just 1 mana. Very fantastic. We're trying the Stone Brain as a way to take out threats from your opponents, like Planeswalkers or Atraxas or Titans of Industry. They're late game plays, while also doing other things. We have our Graveyard Removal, Unlicensed Hearse. We have Duress for control, Malicious Eclipse for the Weenie decks, and then Obstinate Baloth, another value card, gains you life, and then if someone makes you discard it, it just plops into play. Alright, that is my Standard Black-Green Rock. Thanks for watching.